Taya atai om gade gade para samai gade boyande swaha. Taya atai om gade gade para.
My dear, my Sada, most precious, most kind, most fulfilling wishes. Oh, yeah, didn't get it. So, how it happened roughly, if I can remember, writing the Prajnaparamita was the real goal. Not just the powder gold. I mean, achieve not that. Real gold. So that happened. Probably, I don't remember 100% clearly, but I'm sure seeing the benefits and writing the Prajnaparamita, the teachings of the wisdom, Buddha's teachings on the wisdom, going beyond. So that's how it happened to write the goal. So I start to check the paper first. From Tibet, the paper is so much work done. Very thick paper, blue color, so much work done. Then so far I saw the best paper writing. I never saw ugly. It's always best. World, started. I never saw. And then very common also in the Mongolia, many texts like Dhammapada Sutra, Mongla Sutra, many written with the truckers, pearls, truckers, the gold, different, very common there. So unbelievable marriage. Wow, so I don't remember exactly what was the very first thing how it happened. So I started to write Prajnaparamita, the Buddha's teachings on wisdom, provision of wisdom. So the elaborate one, there's 12 volumes. Then there's 4 volumes. Then there's 1 volume. So Getongba. So this one I started to write with gold. You see, the idea is to collect merit, and that's one thing. One important is to collect the merit you collect extensive. Wow, amazing! So to build a 50-story Maitreya project in Bodh Gaya. So some of you heard the whole life. Maybe since you're born. Sorry, please make a joke. So, So, in the future, you see, is to go to the Maitreya Project statue, so all the people to see You see, this, rejoice, to collect a lot of merit, yes. If their higher mind is higher than mine, then they collect much of merit, double merit, If the level mind same as me, same. If the level mind lower than me, then less. Kind of the no simple less. So I used to carry with a box, carry around the world. As I was traveling, so people may think perhaps maybe guitar. I was playing guitar, but the outside is black, so it's not like the white guitar. So they think it must be guitar. Or sharper guitar. Himalaya mountain guitar. Yeah, so like that. But nobody asked, nobody checked, you see, the paper, everything inside. And then because it's the real gold, maybe illegal, I'm not sure. But nobody asked, So like that. Anyway, so what is finished so far is the Dhammapada Sutra done with the silver by Chandler, Rinpoche's sister Chandler. She did, and afterwards. And then she did gold Dhammapada Sutra. That's finished. So Thiring has been done, Kopan boy, first Lama Jiva, built a 13 deity Amitabh's mandala, constructed mandala. So to him, and then there was another one now in America, I think. Same name, but there's a big one, small one like that. The first Lama Jiva, I forgot the name. So anyway. So Thiring has been done continuously last few years. So finished the Prajnaparamita, the 12 volume, that one. The most elaborate one. That was so he finished about 3 or 4 volumes like that. So, but he did on the paper, a different kind of paper. We didn't check well with the gold. So since the letter became finer, so I hope it doesn't disappear before we get into FPMT Project and statue. So anyway, this was checked by scientists, American scientists, to analyze ex-husband. So it took 1 year. So this Muslim text written on this paper, it lasts 1,000 years. 1,000 years. So this paper is, but this paper doesn't change but the Thiring's writing, it has been changing. So I don't know how it needs to be checked well. But people will write in the more, I think we need to check. Then, So then what happened in America, after, there was quite this much page done. But then I got paralysis in Australia, Bendigo, where the Jangda speaks to Japan. So paralysis. So then I didn't get right for 10 years. Last 10 years. So then I was brought here, Raja brought. Yeah? And then, so I started to write. So I started to write, and again didn't have many years ago between that. Again didn't get to start. So Raja asked, also I thought to maybe good to explain something why I did this, you see, why I'm doing this. So people know important, and those who like to do can do. So now my hand is a little bit, it's okay, it's better. This first writing was done in America 10 years ago. So it's very unique. I mean, unique or very well. I mean, I stop praising to myself, but you see, you can see here. Yeah, very, very neat. So then this part is when I was just recently I start. So between 10 years didn't write. So then I was slowly picking up. I mean, more and more years, then get better and better. So then it wasn't needed for this one, you see? So then slowly picking up. But I didn't get to do it last, many days. Oh, so you see here, very neat. Wow, you see? All like that. So now training has been teaching one monk, Kopan. So he now he did very well examination, wrote Heart Sutra, very well. He is going to do the gold. So another person, Jen Saklik, she does well. Goes still you can make best, of course, but she did well. So she does 10 times. Yeah, that said, like that, then Chen does, then, so, hopefully more, I don't know, so, So, before thinking maybe Sarah, that didn't work out. And then, you pay over some money in each month, and then you see, so with the good writing. With this, I never saw ugly writing with the gold from Tibet. I mean, the best. So of course, it's very expensive. So I'm going to explain some benefits, Yang sung den lekpam sheng batang. Ten batang, lo batang, ten sambal so pin yang, pin yang, jeji milante. So what is saying? Creating text, a whole of their speech, then text, making up, and listening, and reading, reflect the meaning. So the benefits, even the benefits, Joji Milamba means so much can finish explain. The Buddha said, Jawatambe. 이게 대체 짐바당 년당 로당 레바당 최다 간된 제보다 대선바도 거모데 저바 디주 당니지 순난 봉벌 자도 이게 대체 짐바다서 the writing the letter probably it might be the Prajnaparamita special, I think. There are others, but perhaps I think Did you writing letter? Jimbodan's and you write the letter to make an offering to the text. After you write the text, you print it, then you give others and Jimbodan. Nyandang, then you listen to teaching. Then the next one, Nyanda Lota, remember the Lota is reading, Lembadam is receiving. Then, now I don't remember the Prajnaparamita Dhamma Sutra. You see, Dhamma Sutra, other people give, you take it. Well, even just for that. Unbelievable merit. So read the benefits from Dhamma Sutra, so that you know, even just taking. There's a protection made by Fred in Singapore. Inside that, there's a Dhamma Sutra, but I made protection. I gave the staffs of Kopan Monastery, but that didn't happen. So even that, even without knowing, you receive it. But you get unbelievable solved it. Cheda Kanda Chavadans, you explain the right, you explain the text. Kanda Chavadam is every day you recite. December to go, the meaning, you refer to the meaning of that. Gomata is meant to try to become familiar to your mind. To realize, no. Japa Ditu Daniji, this 10 conduct. Daniji Sunapoma has no limit. You can't, you cannot realize, you know, they got all the merits. You cannot realize the complete merit. You cannot reach to the point, to the end, you know, the limitless. The heaps of the merits. These 10 contact Dharma. From the Oras, what the Medieval said, you get to teach them about the end of the Lord of them, Cheda Kanaja, what Testament about this. So I think the particular, I think it's what related to the emptiness. So listening. So I tell you, anyway, one time to explain, so it's okay. Example, please listen well. In Dhamma Sutra about Buddha, Kangelung Dedage Chima, Chiniba Tinyeji, Jidin Kamna, Jebam Pamela Lashigi, Rivijina doing Jirab the Kama Jedi, Tinsha, what other man that was saying, Jimachina, Ratu teaching him the same, Jibam Pamede. She's not doing them. So, doing the Malato, the Russia Malato, Jibam permitted she did not jabber, doing the Katawa, Radu Kangachi, come to university, the conversation of Rajamatana, whichever can get you and none of the letter see she bits the jabbers. Shandala, the Chandana. She does not trouble. Yeto, Yana, Saja Kana, Chigan, Hana Sage, which is Javasim, then the time is Saturday, Hadam, the Lama, the Jibin, children, Juina, Sushi Chuan, and the Rimba, the Jimba, the Zimba, the Chowder, Chicken, Sushi Chuan, and the Lambatan. I thought that's what I'm going to explain. Jiva, the Zimba, the Chowder, Lord, the Kushima, Java, Sushi, the Electric, Mazarado, the Major. tajamode, sajutana, tomo lama to heru. Neso! 제가 더 듣는데, 듣는 데는 찾아 말아, 되게 듣는데, 지금 나는 좀 인지라. 대체서. 되게 듣는데, 찾아 말 세려버려. 찾아 말 랍절라. 되게 같은 또, 지금 나는 이미 세려버리지만, 세대서 숭시. So what is saying here? Gangalung. So Gangalung, I saw in Japamanga's note when he was reading the chapter from the Guru Thakur. So you see, Gangalung there only talks benefits, but it's not Indian River Ganga. It's a Pacific Ocean of the world. Pacific Ocean. Then the sand of the Gangalum is very big water. So there's the sand of the Pacific Ocean. So this is Nibati in the River Ganga. Shouldn't misunderstand. Of course, even it's in the River Ganga is very wide, very long. Very, that's incredible. I mean, walk now I go as far as the places. So I think I saw a huge, I don't remember the name who wrote the dictionary, a huge book dictionary. There also says Ganga is the Pacific Ocean, I think. The sand grains of the Pacific Ocean water, see? How many sand grains there? Sand grains Pacific Ocean. How many there? So there are many universes. That many universes according to the sand grains of the Pacific Ocean. So I say very strongly to make clear. So the men, women who are in the world, universe equaling number of the thin grains of the Pacific Ocean. Then so you fill up all this universe. Wow. Equal number of the sand grains of the Pacific Ocean. So you see, all this universe, you fill up with the 7 types of jewels, gold, diamond, all sapphire. Then you offer the Tathagata, destroy enemy. Perfectly enlightened, sees the obscuration, the gross subtle, the Buddhas, you offer the Buddhas. Okay, how do you think of it? Raja, Buddha said, how do you think this? Give him permission, there's something. Do the men, women, do they get much married or not? Buddha was asking, you see. Then Raja told, yes, Bhagavan, Tundende, destroy qualified convent, Tundende, Maharaj, yes, so many, yes. Then there was several Maharaj, of course, the Buddha, then you see, also the Buddhas, not Jama Buddha, see. There were some all the Buddhas all the time numberless, you see. There were some gone to bliss. Many, so many, you see, give them permission there. So of course, many women who does that collect so much merit, you see. So I can say much shout. Then Buddha said, Buddha said, enhanced or exalted. How to say? Exalted, no. Buddha exalted, no. Buddha said, yeah. Raja, kangi, jidini kamdini, remedina dini, rabda kama chede. So Raja, so there is a universe totally full of 7,000 jewels. Then you see, this is the second universe, not the first one, okay? Gone as it is, Datumba destroyed the enemy. Perfectly completed the Buddha, okay? Sees the obstacle. Completely all called it the Buddha. Offer, of course, anyone, and then compare now. Now anyone, anyone with child, old man, woman, anybody, anybody from this Dharma gets to that. You memorize even just 4 words from one line. You explain well to others. You explain well to others, you show well, then that person, see, creates great merit, but numberless, unimaginable numberless. Then, you see, even you memorize just 4 words, one verse. Then it says, young, again, Raja, Sadra Khana, anywhere in the world, anywhere. So, I will go anywhere, any place, yeah, okay. Anyone who resides from this Dhammakarasudra, at least 4 words, one verse, then it becomes that place where she resides. That place becomes the object of offering by devas, non-devas. And by devas, human beings, non-devas, suras. The place becomes the holy object. Place becomes the holy place. So all those beings, where they make offering. So anybody who received anybody who receives this teaching, Dhammakarasudra teaching, the world text which has the subjects, Chiyanamdandi. Lambada means receiving. Oh, now here you see, I want to clarify this. Who want to receive? So, for example, the prayer put in the protection, Dhammakarasudra, you see, he put, but didn't put. So he put. So anybody, even they don't know, they say, they call the most unbelievable merit. So here, anybody who takes which is the Dhammakarasudra, this writings, were receiving, were writing, memorizing, keeping, reading, and trying to understand the meaning, who correctly think, then it is unbelievable, wonderful merit. Wow. Then place where is the place where you do this? There, then it's like Buddha is there, Guru is there. It's like that. So you get much more benefit than you see. All that. I mean, the Pacific Ocean, centigrade Pacific Ocean, equal number of that universe. So somebody, that universe all fill up with 7 types of jewels, with Buddhas. Then you see, Prajnaparamita teaching there, somebody explained 4 words from verse. Wow. Then receiving this, the subject, right? Right, memorize, keeping, reading, trying to understand, trying to understand correctly. The benefits far more greater. You see? So now the diamond offering, diamond universe, equal number of centigrams of basic words, below 7 types of jewels, offering the number of the Buddhas, that become very small. You see? Now you get the idea. Even you are receiving Dhamma. So there was one monk, I don't know from which country, not from England, not from America, some other country. So he used to have Dhamma Karsura many times at the route, maybe different places, mostly route. So I told him, so after some time he stopped. Maybe I didn't show him good mood, maybe. And he gave me many times. So I had more Bulgarian. Even you're taking it. So the protection has the Dhamma Sura, thread. So it's incredible, so like that. You understand? This is enough. Then Buddha said this. Then Buddha told the rapture, meaningful to rapture. Buddha said, then rapture asked him, Buddha, what is the name of this? What is the name of this scripture? How to memorize this? Then Buddha explained to him. Then the name of this Prajnaparamita, gone beyond wisdom, wisdom gone beyond. Sorry, hold this. All that so far. That's all. Then by the way, since I'm doing this, so second benefit, okay? In Dhamma Kata Sutra, I mentioned Raja. The Buddha said, man, woman, anybody, morning time, you make body charity to the sentient beings. How many body? It's the number of the 10 grains of physical ocean. That means your body being charity, because it's the body, your body you cherish the most. The numberless helping, numberless hunger, numberless shame, numberless fear, numberless after, numberless intimacy. You see? But among them, you cherish most your body. You understand? Oh. Yeah, so that's why. So now you may cherish it, that you cherish most. Cherish the sentient being. Harmony equaling number of the sentient grains of the Pacific Ocean. In the morning, then the afternoon, same thing. You may cherish your body equaling number of the sentient grains of the Pacific Ocean. So in the 12th, then you see in the I think in the also evening, so 3 times you do this in one day. So like that, how long? So you see for years. How many years? 10 million years. How many like that? 30 billion. How many billion? 100,000. So not 100,000, many 100,000. So you may cherish your body. Then, not the comparison. You heard Dharma, the Dhammagana Sutra, but you never give up your faith in that. So you heard, you never give up your faith. Why? Then, from there, you collect numberless, very great merit, unimaginable. So, you see, incredible. Anybody write this in the letter, Prajnaparamita, there's a Dhammagana Sutra, in the letter, or receive the text, memorize, keeping, reading, trying to understand the meaning, then explaining to others, no need to say, married. So, Raja, this number of this Dharma are unconceivable benefits. No comparison to those. And so the driving aspect is unconceivable, none. So that, you see? That's it. So this Nyamba, Lopa, Lama, everybody sing the text, right? So I'm talking about the benefits, you see? Wow, woo. So, I think some lamas, the woodblock, or print, they give it to many people. So now you understand why they do that. You see? Chapter 3 is print long life prayer, long life sutra, Chendo. Some lamas do Dhammagana Sutra, you woodblock print, so always print. Then, sorry to say this, but on the Buddha's day, poor man Buddha's day, to achieve enlightenment and whatever that one passing from soul state, sorry, nirvana, passing by. Then that and the enlightenment day, also I think the Buddha's birth, conception as an few days before, I think. Oh, so that day, and turning down well, descended from the Shita, showing miracle power, miracle this, the other. All those four great Buddha's days. Oh, the many merits you collect, recite Om Mani Padme one time, Om Bodhisattva. Oh, in the matter, you recite one time, it becomes 100 million, one process becomes 100 million. Oh, one now. So in the virtue, 1 million. So that, oh, the sun eclipse, 1 million, 1 eclipse, 700,000 merit. So those times in America, has approached the culture nuns, holy the men, nuns have printed. I think Golden Light Sutra, maybe Arisanga Sutra. I think also the Liberation Sutra of Liberation. Incredible. Then Dhammakara Sutra. Wow! So I met this every year. Print. Wow. Man, you see? So you can do also that. You try to replace. Yeah. So doesn't matter. They are thinking print pattern. So I think so that's a good translation. You can not the different language. It's okay. I want to show you that if you receive the text, wow, incredible miracle. You see? Okay. This is 10 conduct, 10 Dhamma. Conduct is merits, Bhaktan, Anka, Anna, Ampatan. So I want to say here, Kaza, Jimmy Pemba. So he said, I recite this mostly on before in Dhammakara, I recite, so 하단 집에 지된도 땡진데 와주었다. 생각으로 도저히 도모들 고자자. 개버자지 돌아가 그런 것도 잡아 해면은 너무 좋은 되게 배치겠다. 최근 탐제 제지 주제를 맞지. 제가 근데 Buddha I don't mention the privilege. Buddha said, even you forget telling to Gunga, Buddha said, didn't. And then if you forget all the Dharma Buddha taught, but this Dharma you never forget. Then Buddha another very precisely advised to not forget it. Then he explained why. For Kawa Cheba Tongdoya Sangye Tamje Chebawes. For 10 million, thousands, 10 million of that, 1,000 times. Making offering to the Buddha. Then, here, for them in Eon, 10 million, like that, 1,000 times. Eons, I think, like that. 1,000 years. Rising Prajnaparamita, one's level. And writing one word of Prajnaparamita. Reading the benefits much greater. Make an offering to all the Buddha for 10 million, even like that, 1,000 times. Yes. Why? Why? The remedy to directly, extremely directly to cease, to eliminate them, to cut the root of the whole world of suffering, mistake, the ignorance, is only this one. It's only this one, all Dharma. So, Sura Kunji Chokchurvi, the best one, the sublime one among all the teachings, the ultimate essence gone beyond wisdom, the Dhammankara Sutra, what is called the Sutra. That's enough. Okay. So stop here. I have to do prayers. So we do tomorrow.